Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel. So hopefully you are tuned in to see another alternative for the Paper Pumpkin January kit called Lovely Lavender from January 2024. This is alternative video number 18. And I do have notes. Now, I was in need of a sympathy card and no better than to really change this up from lovey-dovey stuff to something very quiet, hopefully serene, and not sorrowful, but just to express my sorrow for the loss of a family member, for someone who's dear to me. So, this is what Lovely Lavender kit looked like. You got to do four of this one, four of this one, and four of this one. On the back, as always, you get a QR code for other projects. You get a visual of everything in the kit, and you get a list of the coordinating colors. Now, videos, of course, 1 through 5, I show you everything in the kit. After that, I don't. Let me show you what I am bringing in. I am bringing in this from Notes of Nature. You guys, this is going to be a long time keeper for me. This stamp set ain't going nowhere. And it was such an odd thing that I got it. And then I am using the Inspired Thoughts, excuse me, with Heartfelt Sympathy on the front because this fits in the little chunky sentiment bit. Let me show you. This one fits on there. So that's why I chose this. And then it goes with the sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. But I want to show you some alternatives. Heartfelt Hexagon has a with sincere sympathy, which you could also put sending you lots of love and hugs. So that was a possibility. Then in Paper Pumpkin, February 2021, you had the Bouquet of Hope, which has the Sorry for Your Loss, which this would fit right there. That one would fit on here. However, it would have to go this way, and I want it to go this way. It says, I'll always be here for you. And then sharing in your sorrow, thinking of you and wishing I could be there to hold your hand. Really pretty little stamp set. So that also is a possibility for you. And let's get started. All right, so my project, I am using the envelope as an envelope because this family, I think it just will go really well with the card. So we're going to use the envelope as the envelope. I have the Notes of Nature. Okay, let's go with the linen thread. I have 4 3/4 pieces of the linen thread that came with the kit. I have 9 inches that I made a double bow on my bow maker. I'm going to set those over there. I have that sentiment piece. I call it the chunky one. I am using the little Lost Lagoon leaves. We're using that. And then I wanted to show you, remember I punched a piece of half of a card base with that heart that I didn't end up using. Well, I am using the other piece. This, of course, is still being kept. This piece is layer number 2. It is 3 by 4 1/4 from the card base. And then this is a strip from the envelope that I used in video, what is it? Number 15. Let me see. 16, yeah, video number 15. So I'm going to cut this to 4 1/4, and I'm going to use this little strip for the inside. I have layer number 1 is Pecan Pie, 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a white card base at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. This really is going to take no time at all to do this. So what I do need to do is put this. Oh, I'm going to stamp on this first. Sometimes my brain and my mind don't work. They're like conflicting things. So here we go. Scratch paper to the rescue. This is where we are going to stamp Pecan Pie with Pecan Pie. Not on the white. I want to leave the white nice and crisp. But this, and I'm thinking not full strength. But I just figured this needed a little bit, and I'm just going at a diagonal. That actually works out. I want to turn it though this way. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a little bit of like texture, a little print on here. Okay, we're gonna start again because I keep not getting all of what I want. So stamp off carefully there. Let's just try it this way. Much better. I'm gonna stamp in the center. Apparently I'm stamping off, but I'm not. I'm still getting more ink than I want. So let's not hold it down so long. That works. Stamp off. Stamp off right there. Alright, that's gonna work for now. We're gonna add a little bit later on, but I just wanted a little bit in the background. Yes, it just needed that little bit. So here is my little 4 3/4 bit of twine. But to see where I need it, I need to bring in that 3 by 4 1/4 piece. It is wider. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is from a sketch. I'm using this as a sketch for a group that I do, and I don't always get to do their sketches. Where's the notebook? You got to see it. This is the sketch. It's from sketch number 82 from stampin'pretty.com. So on the group, so I am using their rough layout to make this card. Very similar, but this is larger, and I want... Where's my little chunky sentiment strip? See where I'm going to be. Do you see how this is coming together, guys? So that can come up there. So that placement is going to be pretty darn good. So let's see where it's actually at. Hold my thumb there. It's going to tell me that it's roughly 1.5 inches. So I'm going to turn it here. I'm going to get Mr. Frog to help me out here. So there's a piece of Scotch tape. And there's a piece of Scotch tape. And I'm going to put this right here is where it needs to go. Use a little bit of my Scotch tape. Hopefully, let's not get it to move. Oh my goodness, some days. Grab it, put it down. All right. Boy, I barely have enough. I could have left a little bit more there. Could have left a little bit more, but it's going to work. Although, that's plenty. That's plenty. Just making sure the tape is really on there well. Can scooch it down. It's a little crooked. Oh my goodness, that is like so crooked, it's driving me nutty buddies. Okay, so now I can glue this piece to this piece, and I'm going to use that large bottle. It'll be empty hopefully soon. It bugs me to have I could probably sit here and use the whole thing. So there is our layer number 1 onto our card base. Now I wasn't going to put any dimensionals on it, but now I am. Now I am. I wasn't going to. I was going to make this a nice flat card, but nope. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on it. Just can't help myself. So 1, 2. I'm going to do 1 in the center, so 5 in total. Oops. I'm not going to add any more dimension to this. This is it. So it shouldn't be too bad. Now this, I just want it, I want it up a little bit. Yes, that looks good. I wanted to use a larger portion of my card. Well, that does not look good. Sorry. That does not look good. It's crooked. Did you see that? And I just can't have that. So let's try to go a little straighter there. All right. So this we're going to stamp our With Sympathy on. And of course, Pecan Pie. Full strength. Let's test. Gorgeous. And I can't see white on white to stamp it. So we'll take the white sheet off. I do like that. That will do nicely. And then I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to huff on it. I'm just going to put some hot breath on it. Ready? Did I make enough sound? And stamp. Just to give it a little something on there. And then this and this. And we'll do some more stamping in a minute. This is going to go here, and our little thing of leaves is going to go just like that. So I'm going to get my leaves down. So it looks like put the stem almost right there on that little dot. We can go ahead and use the large bottle. I don't think it's going to harm anything. We're just going to dot on the back of our leaves. Oh, now I forgot which one, right? So, Heartfelt Sympathy. So, oh, it was this one, right? So there it is. This is going to get glued down. Oh, maybe I should scoot that up just a hair. I like that much better. And our little bow is gonna go right here like so, right on the edge of our card. So we're gonna use a glue dot or 2. We'll have to see which adheres well to it. So there is my bow. Now I don't want it to stick that. I just want it at the very edge. Separate my little loopy loops. Oh, that's sweet. I'm really, really pleased with that. Very, very simple card. Very simple. That's the look I was going for. So the inside. Now I told you this piece, we're going to cut this down to 4 1/4 because that's going to go at the bottom. Because I want to use it. I mean, it. Uh-oh. It fell into the garbage can. The recycling bin, actually. And the plastic thing must be still in there. And it is. And goodness knows I will cut myself up. There we go. I was like, I better find that sucker. Oh yeah, that would not be nice. So I am going to put this piece right down at the bottom, but I am going to do, I think, a little hash bit here, maybe here, and a little bit there. And I'm not going to re-ink. I just want to put a little bit like here and a little there. I haven't re-inked this yet, and I'm not going to. So here is my center piece. Now you could do the same layout with a a Valentine's card, but like I said, this is definitely a sympathy card for me. And it's going to go out in the mail ASAP. So that's done. We're going to glue. Where's that little piece? Little squiggly line. Just to tie the entire card together. All right, so the outside's done, the inside's done. I might find a few embellishments. 1, 2, and 3 would look really nice on here. Just give me a minute to find them. Let's go ahead and stamp. Let's huff again. Getting our monies out of this inking. So there's that. And then we are going to put with heartfelt sympathy here. And the envelope is done. And the card is done, except for some little bits of bling. I'm going to move those up, and away so as not to like make a catastrophe of my finished project. So once again, we are using with heartfelt sympathy from the very retired inspired thoughts here and the sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. The little hash bits is from Notes of Nature, and if you don't have any of those and you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, February 2021's kit, Bouquet of Hope, has sympathy sentiments in it for you. Now let's look in the looking box, right? Those are a possibility. None of those are, as they do not go with our colors. I wish I had more of that. That is a possibility just because it's a neutral, and that's what I'm looking for. And I don't think I have any more. Nope. So it's going to be these little stones, though they would not be my first choice. And I'm trying to, you know what? We're going to go with the rhinestones. I could do, oh, the little butterflies. I like those, the butterflies. Okay, the butterflies. Susie, thank you, because I would not have had these to do this card if it wasn't for her. So thank you so much for thinking of me. So like I said, we're going to put the one. We're going to do one here. Oh, where do I want it? Up here. Okay, let's do the little ones first. Turn that one over. Well, let's let it stick to me. We want one here. One up here. And this one. I don't like it over here. I'm thinking right there on the leaf. Yes. So this is for a dear couple. I was so sorry to hear that their child had passed away. My mother, when my brother, you know, died, she told me that no parent should have to bury their child. And that was so this is, you know, no parent should have to, and things happen. My aunts all have lost their sons. Don't know why it was always the boys, but they did. So anyways, this is my sympathy card for a very dear friend, a family that lost their child. Even though he was older, it doesn't matter. It's still a child. And I tell my children this, and I'm sure my daughter will when she's older. No matter how old your child is, they will always be your child. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you like this little change up of using the supplies for a sympathy card. If you do, would you let me know with a comment, a thumbs up, a like, or a share? I do appreciate it. It really does help my channel. It also inspires me and encourages me to come out and create more and to share with you. So thank you all for inviting me into home and letting me share my love of paper crafting with you. And I invite you to come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.